California Memorial Stadium, where this crowd has been in since early in the day, saying, you know it, you tell the story, you tell the whole world that this is fair territory. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Hurricanes will put total leather and we'll get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Golden Bears offense takes the field to start this game off. Here he comes, and anytime this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot early, often. And he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes. So it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early and often.
At the 40, there he goes. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And the Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that too because it's obvious. The defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
Just finds that little crevice, and he's still up. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play.
And you can tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You gonna leave that open? Okay, I'm gonna take it right now.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. No huddle offense to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Makes his connection. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Bears are on the move. Hand off from the shotgun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They want to get this defense on its heels. They'll go to the ground. Got the first down and more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Going up top on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. They'll run play action. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Dropping back, it's Rodgers. Slings it downfield. Got him downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
And that is a huge conversion on 3rd and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal. But instead, they get a massive play, and now all of a sudden they're thinking touchdown here, 1st and goal.
Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Floating away. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Cal!
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Miami Hurricane offense takes the field and they'll have their first possession. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be peeking that way from the free safety position.
Yeah, he's been watching the film. This dude in the middle, man, he can light people up. So you can't tiptoe. You got to be aggressive and run in there. But this is a pretty interesting matchup today.
And I love safeties that make receivers think. Make them know they're going to be there over the middle of the field, and you better think twice about catching that football.
And the Canes in the hurry up. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down, but when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
And the Canes will have it 1st and 10.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these third downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and flow. Nice job reading the defense. A beautiful pass.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the misfire now on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Ward. Fires to the big fella. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with it, too. A 3rd and long coming up here.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end.
And that pass is intercepted. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this touch.
Really nice pickup, and they'll right back to the well. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. And the Golden Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to pop the draw.
Good job back and making sure he's
Them a little bit with
about
time. You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it. Short yard situation, throwing the ball on the money so the receiver can get upfield and get the first down.
Hauls it in. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. This time they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive, Reese. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better team in that field right now. They just got to make more plays.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misfire, it's second down.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurt. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
They want to just keep throwing it. Got a man. It's Ott. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Golden Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The give to the single back. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. No matter who's been leading the program, Miami always wants to be able to run the ball with some physicality.
Yeah, it starts everything. The line of scrimmage starts everything. That attitude starts everything. And the U is known for attitude. And when they play physical, they've got great teams.
To the air, it's Ward. Using the quick game. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They get him down after he makes the catch. The Canes headed quickly to the line. Fast motion from the offense. The play action fake. Fires to the middle. Oh, so close to paying off the tip drill. He had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception the last possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well. Seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it. Almost had another interception.
The Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
And the Canes are threatening in the red zone.
Brings up 2nd down.
Trying play action. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. They'll give it to the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricane! That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
And right down the middle. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, goal!
deals, but to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags, you know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Coastal Carolina is down, but they are not out. Not there on the surf turf in Conway, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Old Dominion. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Canes want to crank the tempo.
Well, it's a nice job snagging that pass. Miami has a tradition of Heisman Trophy quarterbacks. I get that, but guess what? If you're going to win Heisman Trophies, you're probably throwing to very talented wide receivers. Let's not forget about all the great receivers the Hurricanes have had as well. And they've got a special group this year. This guy right here is one of those dudes. He can beat you one-on-one with his speed, and he has really, really good hands as well.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. He's got his man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Hurricanes are rolling down the field.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
And the pass is incomplete, jars loose by the hit. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they got him for the sack.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
The Canes decide to punt it away. Sends his first one of the day on the lane. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Now they'll run the draw. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Golden Bears will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch was called for, but there is a flag on the play, and we'll have to sort it out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Got his man. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38, and it'll be 1st down. The Golden Bears want to pick up the tempo.
And you see the wide receiver, he's got to push up field, make it look like he's going deep, but does a really good job sitting down on that curl, catching the ball. And then as soon as you catch that thing on that curl out, get upfield, get positive yards. Nice route by that wide receiver.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. To throw, it's Rodgers. Finds his man down the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Number 93 on the field goal.
That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner can find no daylight. He goes down. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Caught close to the marker. It's Horton. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your...
Oh, it's loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return.
Ball security is so important. Turnovers lose you games. And this guy has put his team in some tough spots. He fumbled last week. He's fumbled again today.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Back to throw, it's Rodgers. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cal! No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Hurricanes are in the hurry-up. Caught in the backfield. It's Restrepo. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking to pass. It's Ward. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. With the catch, it's Horton. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. To the ground with the back. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Wide receiver shows motion. Off the play fake on first down. Wants to throw. Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, Dick.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big play.
Make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? To the air, it's Rodgers. Fires and picked off. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Miami! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
And this is exactly what you do. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 25-5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. And the Golden Bears moving quickly to the line. Looking for a gap. It's Ott. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Looking for a man. It's Rodgers. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
The slant route is such a versatile route, right? You can throw it against man coverage, zone coverage, 3rd and short, 3rd and medium. It works against a lot of different defenses, and this guy loves throwing it.
They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Here comes the hurry-up.
And you don't see that often when you're running a screen and you're featuring your running back and setting it up, but you go elsewhere. It's a nice job by the offense. Nice job by the quarterback.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed, he's got power, he's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch, called for and made. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. On the run, it's Ward. Out of the backfield, he's open. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. 3rd in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that 3rd down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And they pick up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. And the Golden Bears will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Golden Bears have it for the 1st and 10.
Offenses that are great on 3rd downs, what do most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on 3rd and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on 3rd downs all throughout this season.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from...
And he's running in the open. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Back to pass, it's Rodgers. Unleashes to the end zone. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. Finds his tight end. Still running at the 40. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wide out in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Motion from the offense. Here's the handoff. Nice move to keep moving. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Canes want to move quickly. Off play action. Fires left. He makes the catch. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. The Canes build their program around playmakers like that.
They do, Reese, and speed on the outside makes everybody so much better. Finding those home run hitters, those playmakers, those are the guys when Miami's rolling, those are the guys they're finding.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
And he's wrestled to the ground. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively. Kind of makes you play responsible.
Touchdown, Hurricanes! And they take it in for 6 more points. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Arkansas is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Hogs have gotten up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Tennessee. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Back to throw, it's Rodgers. He'll take a deep shot here. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And I tell you what, every time you throw it that direction, your coach holds his breath. Like, it was just a tip there, but he's #1 in the nation in interceptions for a reason. Breaks on the ball, sees the ball, make big plays. Be careful throwing that direction.
And the Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. They keep attacking, and here's the 3rd interception of the night. Trying to take it back. Inside the 10. He's out of bounds at the 5, and what a job to set up his offense.
Turnover margin always goes such a long way in deciding who wins the football game. Interception number 3, that is no bueno. Got to take care of the football. Can't keep putting your defense in a bad position, putting them on the field time and time again.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. Looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Caught near the sticks. It's Restrepo. Touchdown, Canes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got 1 drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. On the move, it's Rodgers. Got it set up on the outside. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads to the wide. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And defensive backs you think don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I bet the difference.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Quick strike complete. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Got a man. It's Horton. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Miami! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive.
All kinds of running room. He's at the 30. The 10. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Trying to surge it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, Golden Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points.
That's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Smashes it through for the PAT. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Just never losing. He'll second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today. From there, it'd be easy to say these stories so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside California Memorial Stadium.
The Golden Bears, the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Decent picture. Looking downfield, it's Ward. Quickly, 40.
Dude, he goes over 350 on the day. Nice performance. This QB's been dialed in.
He's got it. And stampeding through the defense. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's 6.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air.
Touchdown, Hurricane! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 1.
We're on the lead.
Different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Ohio State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Columbus. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. He's brought down solid. Pick up but a little bit short of the first down.
Brings up second down.
He'll do it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A third down try for the offense.
Well, they were trying to set up the option, but the quarterback had no chance. Did you see the defensive tackle penetrate? What a great first step. He shot right through the offensive line and got the TFL.
He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. The Golden Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but his hold really strong, put up some good numbers.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Looking for a man, it's Rodgers. He finds his man. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that first down marker.
I think fans get upset sometimes, like run your route past the sticks so we get the first down. But nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the fourth down.
Made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. Got enough for the first. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. He'll come out throwing on first down. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Complete. Oh, he left him grabbing. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you got to spread the praise around. Up front, they've done an outstanding job protecting this quarterback, and his receivers have been winning one-on-one.
The Canes headed quickly to the line. Scanning the field, it's Ward. Got the quick pass. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Makes his man miss. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Grabs it in the middle. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. He's got it on the run. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Canes! And the punishment has been extended. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He's looking to throw it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10.
Well, that one gets tipped and falls incomplete. That's been the best news on the day for this QB, man. As a former quarterback that's done this before, I can tell you, when you throw 4 picks in a game like this guy has, you never forget.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
Back to pass, it's Rodgers. Got his man quickly. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Golden Bears are on the move. Just needed 3 yards on 3rd down, and they got it with precision execution.
Yeah, and the QB got the football and got that thing out of his hands. Nice job, nice slant, nice timing route, throw it to the receiver, get it on his body where he can make the play and get the 1st down.
Back to the air one more time. Finds the tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Quickly out for the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call. With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, the ball's on the ground. Oh, the loose ball recovered by the offense, but they don't have enough for the 1st down. It'll be a turnover on downs. Give to the back. There to stop him after a pickup of 3. It's down to the 15. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Cal! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ball game.
And they'll try to tack on 2. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Moving out of the pocket. And the quarterback is sacked. Big play by the defense that is probably going to be wiped out by that penalty flag. I think they jumped offside. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He's looking for a man on second down. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par.
Well, I think it's pretty safe to say this guy's going to be getting a helmet sticker. That now his second interception of the game. He has just been lights out here today.
Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. Wants to throw on first down. Works the middle.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
The Golden Bears want to crank the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Rodgers. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Pulls it in. It's Restrepo. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Line is set on third down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the bones.
Nothing but green ahead. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Miami! With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision.
Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
The 2-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score. Miami 62, Cal 43.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Out of the end zone. I know it's every pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. And the Golden Bears want to pick up the tempo.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Now from the 36-yard.
With a lot of success.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Wants to throw first down. Bears have this offense rolling. They'll throw it on first down. Finds his target down the middle.
And quarterbacks dropping back, understand when I'm getting zone coverage, all I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that deep.
Absolute bullet on that completion.
And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. And here comes the offense on second down.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field to claw their way back.
Touchdown, Golden Bears!
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Lining up for the PAT. Right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. TCU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Danny O'Brien and the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Houston. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. And the Canes are in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Ward. Using the quick game. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Offense has it at the 28 on first down.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
You know they're feeling good about this drive. They've picked up a couple of first downs. Now they've got it at the 40. He wants to throw. Quick strike complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
He wants to throw here on second down. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
All right, sense of urgency now has to go through the roof for this team. They needed their defense to come up with that turnover right there. So if you're on offense, you got to get these plays called. You got to get aggressive, take some shots, because you can now go and win this game.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. To the air, it's Rodgers. Quickly complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Second and goal for this offense. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. Trying to barge in. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. So at this point, I expected them to go for it here. Instead, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
Up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him and they forced the incompletion.
And the Canes moving quickly to the line. The aerial assault continues. The quick out. The good news is it was complete. The bad news is not enough for the first down. Punt team headed out.
Oh, he just needed to stretch the ball out a few inches more, and he would have picked up the first down. It was a great individual effort there on 3rd down, getting back a bunch of yards. Now they're in a position to go for it here on 4th.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
No huddle here for the offense.
Brings up 3rd down.
They go to the draw. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, and unfortunately in the 4th quarter, losing, you got to put the foot on the accelerator. You got to make something happen. So I get they had to be aggressive and go for it. They just can't seem to get this offense to make plays when they need it the most.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Spits it out to the back. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
That makes the score.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And the last possession they went for, they rolled the dice ball, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run.
And no messing around right now if you're on offense. This is the time where execution has got to be at a premium. You need to hit completions, David. They need some big plays.
Yeah, and you just want to keep pressuring them and keep making them use the clock, give them the underneath stuff. And again, when they drive the football down the field, I just can't give up touchdowns. Field goal at this point is not going to hurt my defense.
Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Makes the grab down the middle. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Golden Bears will hustle to the line.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else.
They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offense, a sack. Now it's second down. He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out route. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That's caught. It's Ott. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Dropping back, it's Ward. Got his man quickly. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Handoff from the gun. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. To the air on first down. Works the middle of the field. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. He's looking for an open man on second down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll throw it on first down. He's right on target. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On second down, looking to throw. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Bringing it back. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Hurricane! They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And, man, the offense has the lead, has the football. All you got to do is run the clock out, maybe be conservative, run the football. They chose to throw, and the defense makes them pay.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Arizona escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win. But I think those Wildcats fans could have done without this one being so close. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Snagged in the middle. It's up. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. Second down coming up.
Brings up second down.
Dropping back, it's Rodgers. Trying to get to it. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Timeout, Cal.
Looking to throw for it. He'll throw it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. The most satisfying play in football, and they remain undefeated. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of, but, listen, you got